Rhea Ripley reveals horrible injury struggle in confession. Rhea Ripley has made a heartbreaking confession about her struggles with injuries recently. She talked about the issues she was facing. Ripley has not had the best luck over the last year. She suffered a horrifying injury that meant that she had to go away for months. She had to give up her Women's World Championship. Mammy then returned only to be betrayed by Dominic Mysterio, who sided with Liv Morgan against her. Rhea was also kicked out of the Judgment Day before being split from Damian Priest, as he had to go to SmackDown. In an emotional message during her interview with Wide World of Sports, Rhea Ripley shared the hardships she's gone through. She also talked about the injuries that came back-to-back for her and how she had to work on them all. She had a grade 3 AC sprain and spoke about how tough it had been. When you get injured, you learn a lot about yourself, and 2024 was not very kind to me. I did a grade 3 AC sprain and then finally came back from that, which was so tough, not being able to do things that I love like going to the gym or holding my dogs, she said. Rhea Ripley talked about the mental struggles as well as dealing with the orbital bone she broke after that. It definitely was a mental struggle and also a physical struggle. Training legs every single day was terrible. But I finally came back and I got to go for my world championship again and try and grab that back. But then I broke my orbital bone, eye socket. Ripley continued. It was just injuries flying left and right. But I learned a lot about myself in that I can pretty much overcome whatever it is in my way. And that's such a strong thing to realize. However, 3 clear signs Becky Lynch will win the WWE Women's Intercontinental title at Backlash. Becky Lynch has her eyes set on Lyra Valkyria's WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Lyra Valkyria had enormous respect for Becky Lynch. She was more than happy when the 7-time WWE Women's Champion returned at Mania. However, a mistake during the match against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez on Raw after WrestleMania made Becky turn on Lyra. It also later turned out that it was Becky herself who had taken out Bayley before WrestleMania 41. And now, she is on the path to becoming the second woman to win the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Here, we will point out 3 signs that indicate that Becky Lynch will win the Women's Intercontinental title match at Backlash. Becky's heel turn would go to waste if she doesn't win at Backlash. If the creative team of WWE has decided on a heel turn for Becky, it must be backed with a plan. Becky Lynch is one of the biggest women's superstars in the Stanford-based promotion. Getting her to lose as a heel against Lyra Valkyria would serve no purpose. 3 years ago, it was said that Triple H was the driving force behind Becky's face turn at SummerSlam 2022. For the next 3 years, she remained a babyface. Now that she has turned heel once again, there must have been a reason behind it. We'll see how it turns out in the next few months. Another reason why Becky Lynch appears to be winning at Backlash is that a win would further create another intense feud between Becky Lynch and Bayley. A loss for the man at Backlash would do nothing for the storyline. Becky might end up brutally assaulting Lyra Valkyria during the match, putting Lyra out of action for the next few months. This would further necessitate the return of Bayley to avenge her friend's assault. The role model can either return at Money in the Bank, or she can come back before SummerSlam 2025. Becky Lynch also seems to be winning the match at Backlash because of her strong booking in the company. She is a huge draw for WWE, and there's every reason for her to win the match. While Valkyria has graciously carried the title, Becky Lynch is undoubtedly the better person to hold the gold. However, Liv Morgan receives loving message from major WWE star, and it's not Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan is currently away from in-ring action and will be off WWE television for a while. Amidst her hiatus, the Judgment Day member received a heartwarming message from a major superstar, and it's not Dominic Mysterio. On Raw, after WrestleMania 41, Raquel Rodriguez and Morgan reclaimed the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship from Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch. Later, in an edition of the Red Brand on April 28, 2025, The Miracle Kid asked Nick Aldis, who was filling in for Adam Pearce as general manager, if she could take some time off for a major project outside the company. Her request was granted by the SmackDown GM. After the Monday night show, it was officially revealed that Liv Morgan will be filming The Bad Lieutenant, Tokyo movie directed by Takashi Miike. The former WWE Women's World Champion is reportedly expected to return to the United States from Japan on May 17. The Judgment Day star recently shared pictures of herself from Tokyo, where the movie is currently being filmed. Responding to her post on X/Twitter, Natalya sent a loving message to Liv Morgan, who has been away from Raw TV. "I miss you," she wrote. The Creed brothers recently appeared on Sheamus' Celtic Warrior workout episode. During the conversation, Julius Creed made a major revelation about the Miracle Kid. The American-made member disclosed that Liv Morgan wasn't aware that he and Brutus Creed are brothers in real life until the Raw before WrestleMania 41. And then last Monday, Night Raw, in Sacramento, on April 14, 2025. Liv Morgan thought that me and Brutus Creed weren't actual brothers either. "I had to break out the baby photos, us sharing bunk beds, and everything," Julius said. "Hi lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Lima. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, and subscribe the channel.